Hello everyone, I'm Aliha Bukhari and I would like to welcome you all to Angel's Astrology. Before we begin next week's horoscope readings, I would just like to start on a positive note. Today I would like to talk about the importance of comprehension and listening without the need to respond. So, most often when we're listening to somebody, be it their problems or be it something that they're sharing with us, we tend to listen only to respond in a certain way. We don't really try to comprehend what the other person is saying. And comprehension is so important. It is more important than reacting and responding. And if you feel that you are not at the place to comprehend, mentally, maybe you're not in that zone and in that space, it's better to stay quiet than to react or respond in a situation that could escalate, that could escalate because of certain words that you might end up saying. So yes, listening without comprehension is definitely not a wise thing to do. But this sort of wisdom also comes with time. First card I have over here is the King of Swords. Now I'm sensing some external force here. I'm sensing negativity this week for Aries individuals. I sense that there's going to be anger and resentment and perhaps some sort of previous emotions that you're holding on to that you're still harboring and you haven't been able to let go of them, and those things are manifesting and you're internalizing those things. So the second card I have over here is the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords is signifying negativity, clouded judgment. There's going to be miscommunication from your end and some miscommunicated factors, external factors affecting you. And the third and final card I have over here is the Moon. So the Moon over here is signifying bad vibes, negative energy, and you are probably going to be concerned about your financial matters and worried about your responsibilities and perhaps your work. So I would advise Aries individuals this week to drink a lot of water, meditate, and recite Auzubillah 21 times on water and drink it. The first card I have over here is the Three of Pentacles. So this signifies that there is a lot of thinking going on, some planning going on, maybe in terms of finances, something or the other is brewing. The second card I have over here is the Seven of Pentacles. So this week is definitely looking towards financial gains, financial matters. You're thinking about your future, thinking about your career, and you're thinking about how to increase how to benefit from financial matters, progress in that manner based on your career, based on your work. So this is what it looks like right now. And the third and final card that I have over here is the Sun. So the Sun is definitely signifying sun energy. It's signifying relaxation. It's signifying that you're looking towards a positive outcome, a positive future, and you're looking towards making better judgments in terms of finances and career. So this week, for Taurus individuals, what's coming to me is that you people should recite Ayat Karima 100 times every night after Isha prayers for all your matters, keeping in mind your financial issues and whatever it is that you are planning for the future. Inshallah, by the will of Allah, your matters will get resolved. Alright, I have some interesting cards over here for Gemini individuals. The first card I have here is the Page of Pentacles. Now, you people are lost in thoughts these days. There's definitely some thought regarding future aspects in terms of finances, in terms of emotional and financial gains. And you're thinking towards a brighter outcome, something that you've been waiting for is finally coming to light, and matters that you've been trying to resolve are finally coming towards the point that they're getting to that point where you can rest easy, and you're trying and you're working very hard towards resolving those previous things that were they were clogged, or there was bad energy, bad vibes. So the next card I have over here is the Ten of Pentacles. So this week is definitely looking forward towards finances, money, career advancements. I see a partnership happening, something on those lines, help, external help, and you're going to be guided through some matters. And I would suggest that before taking any major decision, consult your elders, consult people around you who are wise, who can advise you properly. And the third card I have over here is the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're aiming for and that you're thinking about in terms of your financial matters and your emotional gains, it's going to have a fruitful outcome. This week is definitely looking good for Gemini individuals. So this week, what I would like to suggest for recitation for Gemini individuals is third Kalma 41 times to look at all their matters. Focus on all your matters and recite third Kalma 41 times. It can be at any time of the day, and inshallah you will definitely see betterment in your matters. You will see improvement, of course, by the will of Allah. The first card I have over here for Cancerians is the Seven of Pentacles. So you've been thinking about certain matters and you're lost in thought. There's contemplation happening at your end. It could be based on some internal financial struggles that you've been facing. It could be some family issues that you've been facing and struggling with. You're thinking deeply about those matters. The second card I have over here is the Sun. So the Sun is signifying that you want to improve matters at your end. You want improvement, a significant kind of improvement, whether it's in terms of finances or in terms of your romantic relationships. And the third card I have over here is the Two of Cups. As mentioned in the previous two cards, as the story unfolds, you're thinking about companionship, you're thinking about business partnerships, increasing, progressing in that direction. You're definitely concerned about some internal matters and you want improvement at that end. This week, what I would like to suggest for Cancerian individuals to recite is recite Bismillah Rahman Rahim 41 times on water, blow it on water and drink it. Inshallah, it's going to relieve the stress and anxiety that you're facing, and it will alleviate all the problems that you're going through. And of course, by the will of Allah, your matters will be resolved. There is very little that we have in our control. So it's always best to leave matters in the hands of Allah. first card I have over here for Leos is the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely lots of good news coming in terms of finances, in terms of business, in terms of happiness, when it comes to your family matters, your business is booming, um, you're working hard towards that. The second card I have over here is the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. The second card I have over here is the Page of Swords. Now, this card is signifying that you're working very, very hard towards your goals. You're very clear-headed. You're decisive right now. The final card I have over here is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is signifying that you're busy working. As I mentioned earlier, you're very clear-headed. You're very decisive about what you want, what you're doing, and you're working towards your goals, be it your business, be it your monetary matters. Things are looking good because you're in that mode where you're working hard and you're persevering and you're pushing through. So this week's recitation for Leo individuals is Ayat Karima 41 times for all their matters, all their goals that they're aspiring to for, things that they're working towards. Recite Ayat Karima 41 times after Isha prayer for all these matters, and do let me know in the comments section if you end up reciting it and how it has benefited you during the week. And as I say, it's going to be by the will of Allah. It is by Allah's will that all matters are resolved. So the first card I have over here for Virgos is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is signifying some struggles, there's anger, there's frustration. You're going to get angry this week. It's going to be a hot-tempered week for Virgos. With the rising temperatures in Pakistan, it's only fair that they're going to be hot-tempered and they're going to get angry. The second card I have over here is the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is signifying over here that there's going to be something in your family. Your family matters are going to concern you, and it's something that you're going to stand your ground on. It could be related to some emotional dilemmas that you've been facing. It could be related to some monetary concerns that you've been struggling with, but it's definitely looking like a week where you're going to be frustrated, agitated over certain things, and you're going to stay steadfast on your decisions. And the third and final card I have with me right now is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is signifying sadness over here. I sense that there's going to be disappointment this week. Whatever matters that you've been struggling with, that you're angry over, that you're frustrated over, they're going to disappoint you. The outcome is not exactly going to be the way you perceived it to be. So this week is a week of caution for Virgos. So moving on, I would like to suggest that Virgo individuals recite Ayatul Kursi 41 times every day in the morning after they wake up to alleviate these stresses for all their matters and focus on these matters while reciting. And actually, it would be beneficial if they recited the Ayatul Kursi 41 times and blew it on water and drank it. Inshallah, by the will of Allah, your matters are going to be resolved. The first card I have over here for Libras is the Justice card. So this card is signifying that there are going to be matters of unfairness and inequality. Some sort of deception is going to take place that you're not going to be very happy with. There's definitely going to be anger and frustration. And I feel like you need to be cautious this week. There's going to be some sort of cheating or deception that Libras might face. The second card I have over here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, as I mentioned earlier, is signifying struggle. It's signifying anger. It's signifying upheaval of emotions. This is what it's signifying, and there's definitely going to be some sort of tension or stress surrounding you that you would be very emotionally charged over. So I would suggest to stay calm and try to stay quiet and observe things before reacting. The third card I have over here is Strength. This is signifying that you should focus on yourself, on your internal self, on your well-being, and focus on loving yourself. And if you're surrounded by loved ones, try to spend more time with them, and try to take your mind off of matters that you're struggling with. Even if it means that you've been betrayed or there's deception going on, try not to think too much about it and think about your own well-being. So this week, it would be beneficial for Libra individuals to drink a lot of milk. The one thing that they need to do is drink a lot of milk. And as for recitation, I would suggest that they recite Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar 100 times after Isha prayers. So Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar 100 times after Isha prayers for Libra individuals. It will help take away the stress. It will help you calm down, and of course the most important thing is to form a connection with God. The first card I have over here is the Nine of Cups. You seem to be very focused, very goal-oriented at the moment. The week is going to be filled with work opportunities. You're going to come across new work opportunities perhaps, and you're going to be very focused on and determined to achieve the goals that you've set for the next week. In the middle of the week, it seems to be that you're going to be disappointed and there's going to be sadness related to perhaps work or some sort of personal matters that might be bothering you, and you're not addressing those issues, you're not really talking about them. Communication is key. So I would suggest that if there are matters that are bothering you or that are related to emotions or even work related, discuss it and communicate them. The third card I have over here is the Empress card. So this could signify that perhaps there are some issues related to your family or perhaps your loved ones, somebody who's close to you. This could be someone you love a lot. There could be certain issues related to work, related to your emotions, related to your loved ones. that could be affected, and that could lead to possible disappointment and perhaps maybe deception, and you will feel betrayed somehow. So this week I would suggest that Scorpios should communicate openly, and they should discuss matters. They should not try to juggle so many things at the same time. They should try to find a balance, seek that balance, and talk to people. Uh, Life is too short to hold on to things. It's better to discuss things, it's better to talk about things, and show people who matter that they mean something. So this week, as for recitation, I would like to suggest that Scorpios recite Allahu Akbar 100 times after Isha prayers for all that matters. So the first card I have over here for Sagittarius is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is signifying transformation. There's going to be a flip of matters. Something that you were not expecting is going to happen. This week might be full of surprises for you people. The second card I have over here is the Temperance. Now, the Temperance card is signifying that there's going to be self-reflection going on, there's going to be contemplation, and there's definitely a lot of help with you people. There's a lot of help, there's a lot of guidance, there's going to be a lot of free-flowing positivity and positive energy this week. And the third and final card I have is the King of Pentacles. As mentioned in the previous two cards, there's going to be a surprise, there's going to be a change of events, there's going to be a lot of help, and it's going to signify you're going to find out that there's going to be help and guidance regarding your financial matters, regarding your business, career. Things are going to be moving forward in the direction that you wanted them to move forward in, and the week is looking good for you guys. This week for Sagittarius individuals, I would like to suggest that you people drink a lot of water, increase fluid intake, avoid salt, and as for recitation, I would like to suggest that you people recite Ayat Karima 100 times after Isha prayers. The first card I have over here is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is signifying some hidden element in your life. There's some sort of treachery, there's some sort of hidden things taking place in your life that you're not aware of. And it's definitely something that's impacting the quality of your life at this moment, and I sense negativity. The second card I have over here is the Magician card. So there might be a signal or a hint that you'll receive this week in terms of why matters are not looking good for you, why they haven't been looking good for a while, and there's going to be a shift, and I sense energy, I sense negative energy in terms of you're going to be surrounded by that, and there's definitely a sense of betrayal and something that's under wraps that's taking place around you, but it's going to reveal itself to you during this week. The third card I have for Capricorns is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is signifying that you're going to spend the week thinking about matters. You're stressed. I sense anxiety that might take over you because of some certain elements and certain matters. You're going to be able to sense the negativity around you. and that might lead you towards anxiety and stress this week. So this week I would like to suggest that Capricorns recite Auzubillahi minash shaitani rajim 41 times on a glass of water, and they should drink it to alleviate stress and negative energy, and they should focus on their matters while reciting it, and inshallah, by the will of Allah, their stress and anxiety all will go away, inshallah. So the first card I have over here is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is signifying for Aquarius individuals that they're going to be struggling with their responsibilities, they're going to be overburdened perhaps with their emotions, it's going to be overwhelming for them. The second card I have over here is the Nine of Wands. You're going to feel overwhelmed and overburdened by some responsibilities that have been, and some work that has been pending for a very long time, and it might end up stressing you out, and it might end up resulting in your health being affected. The third and final card I have is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands over here is signifying that you're going to try hard to get your matters sorted. You're going to struggle, but you will work hard to move through these matters and progress in a better direction. This week for Aquarius individuals, I would like to suggest that they do deep breathing, they meditate and focus on Allah. They focus on their matters, whatever it is that's bothering them, and alongside that, if they want to recite something, I would suggest that they recite Alham Sharif 11 times on water, on a glass of water, and drink it. Inshallah, by the will of Allah, their matters will be resolved and they will end up feeling much better. If any one of you ends up reciting what I've just mentioned, please do let me know in the comments section how your week went and how you felt. The first card I have over here for Pisces is Temperance. So the Temperance card over here is signifying that there's something that you've been putting an effort towards. You're struggling with certain things. You were struggling and you've been making an effort to alleviate those matters. The second card I have over here is the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles is signifying that perhaps internally some of your family matters, you've been struggling with them. Perhaps someone in your family is going through something and that's affecting you mentally or emotionally. You're going through something internal that's bothering you, and it is signifying certain changes, certain transformations this entire week. And you focused on improving those matters. You have a razor sharp focus right now in balancing your home life and your career and your business and basically your financial matters. The third card I have over here is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is signifying help. You require assistance at this point and you've been afraid to ask for help and assistance. You seem to be heartbroken over something. There is something that's bothering you, that's been bothering you, and you feel disappointed. Perhaps that you asked somebody for help and you haven't really received the kind of assistance that you were looking for in order to balance out your issues, because you've been facing a couple of problems. So this week I sense a little bit of negativity for Pisces individuals. Uh, there will be a sense of disappointment and stress, anxiety. So for Pisces individuals, I would like to suggest that they drink a lot of water. They also eat fruits and vegetables. And as for recitation, I would like to suggest that they recite Bismillah Rahman Rahim 21 times on water after Isha prayers and drink it. Inshallah, by the will of Allah, all their matters will be resolved. And that's it for today's horoscope readings. This is what the week looks like for the 12 zodiac signs. Please let me know what you thought about this video. I love the comments that you people shared with me last week. I loved the way I really appreciate all the love that you people have given me. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I will see you guys next week. Allah Hafiz.